I bet you that wretch Yorick got the casts mixed up.
Nonsense, it's perfectly drinkable.
What do you desire, brother?
Salve.
About you and the...
Ask me anything.
Tell me something about...
Nevertheless is weak and toothless. He's full of hot hair. How anyone could...
I'd like to know what's going...
Well, the young brothers feel they don't have the same rights and responsibilities as we. Nevertheless is lying when he says he wants to right wrongs. All he cares about...
I'd like to help you if I...
I'm convinced Nevertheless must have done something that would greatly damage him if everyone found...
So, I should dig something up?
Exactly. But I doubt you'll have any luck. Nevertheless is too cunning...
Once I find something out, I'll tell you. Thank you for answering. What did you want?
Dig up some dirt on Nevertheless and...
Gregor.
I'd like to ask... Who's in charge of things around?
Abbot Peter is the administrator of the monastery, but you won't see him.
And what happens when the old abbot dies?
Then we elect a new one.
Are there any candidates?
Yes, there are. Brothers John and Nevlas. Cursed at... On one side are brothers who'd like to see John as abbot. On the other,
Tell me about John.
John is the circator and the oldest brother here. It will be only natural if he...
I'd like to know about
Nevlas manages the monastery's property. He doesn't have the most... Although perhaps he's too keen to change our routines here.
Why does it matter so much who wins?
Because the future direction of the monastery hangs in the balance. The younger brothers feel they have to work more than their superior... The older brothers take a different view. They say the younger monks want privileges they haven't earned.
I thought politics weren't part...
You're right, but we know nothing besides the monastery, and the...
Are there ever any
Unfortunately, yes. The biggest quarrels right now are...
Tell me something...
The old abbot is practically on his deathbed. There are two candidates, half the...
Tell me something about...
Prayer, work.
Can you tell me something...
7 centuries ago, Saint Benedict of Nursia wrote The fundamental precepts are obedience, work and prayer.
Do you never want to know what's going...
And what should be going on? The sky is just as blue and the grass...
I'm interested in the monastery.
It was founded by Saint Procopius 500 years ago. After his death,
Heretics, you say?
They wanted to worship God with some foreign rituals.
What are the roles of...
Well, the abbot is the head, but he's not here now. As a novice, you should be particularly mindful of this.
What can you tell me...
What can I say? You're here to demonstrate your devotion to God and to...
I meant something specific about the brothers that...
But you know them yourself. Yorick is an odd one, but he's diligent. Antonius is hardworking and will help with anything, but prays less than he ought.
Can you...
Where would you go? You have everything you need here.
Who would you like?
I've thought long and hard. Down the hatch. Every goldman. Wonder. Would our throats go to blind today? Next time we get
Apage! Satanas!
Lord in heaven, what have you done now?
Cease this disgraceful behavior.
What would you like?
I'm still
It's no big terrible secret. Really, it isn't. I just go and read during services. There's no time.
There's a lot of coin in the stash.
I admit it might look that way. I hate to think of all I lost when they stuck me in here. I was rich and I had everything. But then my father began to feel his time approaching. I've no head for managing the estate, and they said I'd squander it. Can you imagine? Me, in a...
What about the dagger?
That's a memento of better times. Father gave me that when I was a little lad.
Do you know how to...
And how?
That's all I wanted.
Please, keep it to yourself.
What is it?
Who would you...
Why do you care? We don't...
I'm just interested.
I like John better. But like I've said, it's not our place.
I'd like to ask... Are there any...
Yes, from the moment talk began about electing an...
What are the...
Someone takes care of the library, but it's the circuits. They can be quite strict.
Well, that's all.
Not now, brother.
Brother, stealing is a sin. You should know that as a Christian, and so...
Very well, brother.
I still need to look through your... You have a weapon. Here in the monastery. You failed to complete your trial period as a novice. You are...
me be. I want to sleep. No, clear off. Let me sleep.
What troubles you? I know you're pious.
So you're finally sure? Tell me, Gregor.
I don't know. I'm not sure.
Well, at least you're prepared to think and not just play bloodhound for a pack of nobles.
I don't want to be like the people I'm looking for. If I have to kill...
You know, we're both pawns in someone else's game. They have plans for us. But we don't have... I was a bandit, and I was at Nyhoff. What I saw at Nyhoff made me realize my life was worth shit. But I still had a chance to change for the better.
So the evildoer changes his ways?
Both of us can leave this place. You can go back to your people, and I can go somewhere where I can live out my life.
What if I wanted a different...
You could kill another novice, I suppose. If news of the murder got out from the monastery, my former friends might believe I'm dead. But I'm off. Before we make a run for it, we'll make it look like someone's killed me. Loads of blood, a tattered scrap of my habit. There we'll split up. You go...
Good. Let's do it your way.
Good. I'm glad that despite our initial discord, we could reach an agreement. Here, take something to calm your stomach.
And where am I supposed...
You'll find a parchment in the kitchen with a list of ingredients on it. All the things they're ordering. Add blood for making soup to the list.
What are you going to do?
I need to get ready for a long journey. Prepare supplies. Get some normal clothing somehow.
What do I need to...
How else will we get out?
Do you mean these?
What? I'm not gonna...
All right, that's everything.
Excellent. Come and see me once you have everything. And Gregor.
Unless anyone finds better in good works or in obedience. Knowing that it is written, the fool is not corrected with words. And again, beat your son with the rod, and you will deliver his soul from death. The rule of Saint Benedict. Readings on the spirit of silence. Let us do what the prophet says. I said, I will guard my ways, that I may not sin with my tongue. I have set a guard to my mouth. I was mute and was humbled and kept silence even from good things. Here the prophet shows that if the spirit of silence ought to lead us at times to refrain even from good speech, so much the more ought the punishment for sin make us avoid evil words. Therefore, since the spirit of silence is so important, permission to speak should rarely be granted even to perfect disciples, even though it be for good, holy, edifying. Laughter, these we condemn everywhere with a perpetual ban, and for such conversation we do not permit a disciple to open his mouth.
What is it, bro?
Who would you...
Why do you care?
I'm just interested.
I like John better.
I'd like to ask...
I'm interested in... What can you tell me?
Oh, he's always got a smile on the new friend. But I'm surprised he hasn't been thrown out.
Sounds like...
I wouldn't trust him as far as I could throw him. Believe me.
I'm interested in...
Nobody knows much about Lucas.
Do you have any grounds for...
Quite a lot. And also none at all. The circuit.
What troubles you?
I'd like to... Who would you like to...
John, definitely. Compared to him, Neville...
Brother, what are you doing here?
I definitely was there. I did.
Really? Fine then. This time.
I'd like to ask.